Hello YouTube, Stump's Hot Rods. How do you weld up holes easily on your hot rod? Well, if you're like me, you burn through them more often than not. But here's a little tip I have for you. Get you a step bit similar to that, and then get a piece of metal that's round like this. You can get these online, you can get these at Eastwood. Take your step bit and drill out your hole to the size of your piece of metal. Then take your piece of metal and hold it in there into that hole. You see how nice and perfect that hole fills? So here it is. After you weld up, after you put that circle in, the piece of metal, start tacking it. Do a tack here, tack there, let it cool. Tack here, tack there, let it cool. Then start ganging up your tacks. Start on top of the other as you start to fill in, so that the next weld merges with the previous weld and then you get a continuous weld all the way around. Stump's Hot Rods here. Another tip for you today. If you need to weld up holes and you have access to the back side of the hole you're trying to weld up, you're in luck. This will be easier than the other tip where I showed you to drill out and insert a round piece of metal to then tack in. If you have access to the back side, then get yourself some copper. What I did is I cut off a length of this 1/2 inch copper here. I cut it down the middle, and then I flattened it out like this. So now I can go to the back side of whatever I'm trying to fill. Let's just say I'm filling this hole. I clamp it there, and then you can start at your edges and work your way inward. Just make sure that this is totally flat and that it's covering all the gaps around your hole. And then you can TIG